So I think on a stopping point, that 18 to 20 was the first stop. I think there'll be another bounce around 12 to 13. But I think you have to look at the 9,000. You want to get to max pain on Bitcoin, just like any cycle. It has to get to max pain. And that probably is when it breaks 10,000. You'll finally get some sort of bottom there.
Wait a minute. Did I hear it right? A bottom of 10,000? As of today, Bitcoin is hovering around $17,000. And if Gareth is right, it means that the worst is yet to come for crypto, and that crash is going to cancel everyone. When someone like Gareth Soloway, one of the most successful professional traders of all time, speaks, you listen, and you listen carefully.
Really what's going on is FTX is a borderline failing, and essentially that thing has collapsed. I mean, it's just remarkable. I'm trying to bring up my chart right now, but the collapse in that alone is spooking everyone. Everyone's having deja vu with Terra Luna, right? We know Terra Luna collapsed. Here you have FTX. Now it is bouncing off the lows, got as low as about 275. It's back to over $5, but still down from 22 on the day. And that is an epic collapse, and it's spooking the whole crypto market. And again, this is just one more thing that the crypto market knows that regulation is coming. And the more things like this happen, the scarier the regulation potentially becomes for the overall market. So again, it's a monster drop. And yeah, I mean, look at Solana, Avalanche. I mean, there's just everything is just getting hammered.
And today he is sharing his predictions about the crypto market, which have been very accurate in the past. Also, he'll give you his insights about the upcoming cycles for Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and share his views on the Fed pivot. Keep watching till the end as Gareth will show you a surprising hint about where Bitcoin is headed. Now, as you heard in the beginning, Gareth was hinting at a bottom of 10,000 and a possible dip even below that. You should probably be wondering, why is he assuming such a bad forecast for crypto?
I do think that it'll get down to like close to 10, and then you'll have that sharp dip below 10, which will wipe out a lot of stops. There'll be a lot of stops in that vicinity. And I think that'll come with either a shock on regulation, right? The announcement of regulation, which I actually view to be a very, very positive thing for crypto. But I think initially it's going to shock most crypto investors. They're going to say, oh my gosh, you know, these cryptocurrencies have to do X, Y, and Z now. Oh my goodness, can they afford to do that, right? Whether it's audits or this or that. And I think that's going to initially panic, and then you'll see big money come in and scoop that up.
In the wake of the massive crypto meltdown that wiped out trillions, it's only a matter of time before some tougher and stricter regulations hit the market. As Gareth pointed out, this will be a very good development that will increase transparency and confidence in the market. However, initially, investors will face it with panic. This is not surprising. Cryptos, after all, got their huge popularity because of their decentralized nature. But as more and more debacles like FTX happen, it will only bring crypto closer to more and more regulation. If you are still watching, congratulations. You have a great attention span. And as I promised at the beginning, now I'll show you the surprising hint Gareth gave about the direction Bitcoin will be taking in the coming months.
And I think FTX, to me, FTX is like a Lehman Brothers moment in '08. And what's interesting about Lehman Brothers is the S&P from that date fell for another 5 to 6 months. It fell about 40 to 45%. And so if you think about FTX being the Lehman Brothers of the crypto market, it then means that we probably bottom out by May-ish, maybe June. And we probably, again, 40 to 45% drop from there takes us to about 9,000.
History always repeats itself. And even if it doesn't sometimes, it probably rhymes. If you've studied many of the crisis scenarios in the financial sector and economics, you must probably have noticed this by now. As Gareth pointed out, Bitcoin and cryptos in general might be having their Lehman Brothers moment, and back then, S&P continued to fall for another 5 to 6 months before starting to recover. And if we apply the same to the crypto market today, the Bitcoin crash and the recent FTX fall could continue to drag the market down for another 5 to 6 months and bottom out around May or June next year. As you know, this ride is not going to be easy for many. Gareth also shared a bit of his crypto investing wisdom, and you should definitely listen to him.
And that's always a risk. And you're right, just like any investment, you have to be aware of that. And it's just one more reason why, you know, for me, there's a certain amount of money that I'll allocate towards my top two, Ethereum and Bitcoin, when I decide to really kind of start to load up. And then that's by no means, it'll probably be about 10% of my investable money. And that'll be where it is. And, if it goes to $1 million, I make a lot of money. If it goes to zero, I don't lose all my money. And I think that's the key when you're an investor. You always have to remember, man, it's not so much what you make, it's what you don't lose.
It's not so much about what you make, it's about what you don't lose. You should probably keep that in mind as an investor. So tell me, do you agree with Gareth? Are we going to have more pain down the road? Let me know in the comments and join in on the discussion. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, do it now so I can keep you updated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next one.